Oh, say does that song.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Especially the younger team. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
Now Sacramento starting five. Smith is out there with DeRozan. And it's Fox. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. And for the Warriors, Martin is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Sexton in at the 2 spot. Now here's Rozier. Over Sexton. And that's collected by Love. And here's Golden State. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked, but the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. DeRozan's shot is off. Sexton with it. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Giddey, and he hits the jump shot. Giddey's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And guys, he's been a pro for a long time. DeRozan still with the hops to flush. And boy, does he get up quick.
Now here's Love. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
And up the court come the Kings on the break. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Fox. It's DeRozan top of the key. Second shot opportunity, drained for 2 points.
And the offensive energy of DeRozan won him that shot. He never stops working the floor, looking for those opportunities.
Love with the screen on Rozier. Tries from 10. Rozier with the steal. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Rozier missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
And they take the lead. DeRozan's got 6. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Love with the screen for Giddey. A floater outside Sexton. Three-pointer. Martin hits the three-point bomb. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade, 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
The first free throw is good. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime, that 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
Now, here's Sexton. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average.
And Giddey thinks he's out there playing Australian rules football with that kind of play.
And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Barry, what made them special?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me, it's what Steve created there stylistically. The fact that they played with so much freedom and so much enjoyment. You don't see that all that often. And so the Warriors reaching the crown with that kind of consistency and character, that's what made it special.
And Fox gets it to go.
Pretty much all you can do on defense there. De'Aaron Fox, great poise in the painted area.
The pass to Giddey. Martin with a screen on Rozier. Sexton, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. I know one thing the Kings wanted to focus on this season, and Brent, that was defense.
Well, they're a team that's been at the bottom of the league on the defensive ratings for quite some time. And one way to remain competitive is to bring your defensive intensity on a nightly basis. It's going to be a point of emphasis for this new coaching staff to get these guys on board.
First free throw is good. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Klay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
Now, here's Rozier. He's coming off a 16-point game against Orlando.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
Here's Giddey, trailing by 2. Pass to Love. Over Smith. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Sexton.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Valanciunas with a screen on Sexton. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. Off the inbound. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
For Sacramento, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Monks checked in for the Warriors. That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
When it comes to teams that have struggled in recent years, the Kings come to mind, and those recent years actually extend out a lot longer than anyone wants to admit. It's just been one tough season after another.
Here's Sexton. Here's Robinson. Here's Monk. And he can't bank that one in. Kings leading now by 3. Down low. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And through the Kings' struggles, Brent, they've had many good players. but it's hard to believe they haven't reached the playoffs since 2006.
Yeah, it's really a head scratcher, Kevin, and you can see that they're hungry. They want to get back to the postseason, but they just need some continuity. They need some guys to really pull together. And in order for all of that to happen, they've got to establish an identity. And under this new coach, maybe that will happen.
And they're able to recover. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Sexton on the wing. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Kevin Love. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 13 points per, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
From about 16, Fox, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's DeRozan. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Here's Giddey following the score by DeMar DeRozan. And it's Love missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's DeRozan. He's got 13. From the top of the key, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a three in his first 5 years in the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Şengün subbed in for Kevin Love. Passes it to Sexton. To the middle, trying to get something going. Count it, good. Giddey's got 8 points.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
It's stolen by Monk. With the drive. No good that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win.
Here's Giddey. After the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Outside, Sexton. Back to Giddey. Takes a three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
On defense, Golden State. They trail by 9 points. On the wing, DeRozan. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Some changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Will Barton comes in for Ogier. And Vincent subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And stolen by Sexton. A floater, and he lays it up and in.
How about the soft touch there from Sexton? Big athlete, but showing now he's got a feathery touch.
Outside DeRozan. Over Şengün. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now here's Sexton. Giddey the pass to Capella.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backboard.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time.
First one falls for him. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple years now, and he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Here's Giddey, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Giddey and his feel for the game go well beyond his experience in the NBA.
Barton in the corner. Three-pointer. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Smith the pass to Vincent. Outside DeRozan. Pulls it up. It's rebounded by Golden State.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Monk kicks to Giddey. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. That shot off. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. DeRozan passes to Barton. Here's Vincent. 1:31 left here in the first quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Gabe Vincent is a guy who has not wasted opportunity. He was undrafted back in 2018, but fortunate enough to get a shot in the G League, an opportunity he took full advantage of.
And he makes the first. Eventually, Vincent won the G League's Most Improved Player award.
Well, there were signs that he was league ready, so he rightfully got the call up. And in the first few instances where Gabe Vincent stepped on an NBA floor, he took that confidence with him and now is producing at an NBA level.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Both good from the line that time.
A great player on a great role. at the charity stripe, the D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Monk. No points in the game yet for him. Capella kicks to Giddey. Richards passes to Sexton. No good on the three.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
DeRozan scanning the floor. 20 feet out. And he overshot that one, missing.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass. Now, you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Smith sets the pick for DeRozan, and he gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 21.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
And it's Giddey in the corner. Barton with the rebound. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Kings. It's a 13-point game. Here's Vincent. Monk defending. Here's Vincent for three. Smith. He's off on that one. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Sacramento. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Kings.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
You've got Malik Monk. Kevin Love out there with Martin. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Richards in at the 5. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Love with the screen on Fox. Off target from outside. Kings leading now by 13. Puts up a 3. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Will Barton. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Love. Back to Giddey. Golden State moving it around. Monk, no one around him. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Now here's Giddey, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Good work defensively by Fox. Giddey, no good. Kings leading now by 13. Fox passes to Mathurin. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
And the shot is good. Fox has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Monk. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The shot's good from Love.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
The pass to Mathurin. Back to Fox. High post try. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Well, so critical for Fox to get the attention of the defense in this way. He's got to make them fear him.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And the Warriors making a change here. Robinson's checked in, and then for Sacramento, Valanciunas comes in for Rashawn Holmes, and it's Rozier in for Will Barton. Warriors trail by 17. To the inside. Here's Love. The 10-footer finds the target. Love's got 8 points.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Valanciunas with a screen on Giddey. Here's Fox. Pass to Mathurin. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mathurin's got 4 this quarter.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here is Monk. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Love inside. Nwaba defending. Love with the bucket.
He's a talented shooter. Love doesn't avoid the mid-range like others might.
That he is can be. Talk more, Brent, about what Jonas Valanciunas means to the game.
Truly the definition of consistency. Jonas Valanciunas averaging double-digit scoring for 11 straight seasons and a double-double the last 4. That's the epitome of a guy who does the dirty work and produces.
Rozier the pass to Mathurin. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
Here's Giddey. Martin wide open. He fires. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game, and that sticks with you a little bit.
And here is Giddey, following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. Love, no luck.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Fox. No good from outside.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Giddey against Fox. Love outside. Tipped away. Shot clock at 5. Giddey with the screen on Rozier. The shot's good from Monk.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Now, here's Fox. 17 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando.
It felt like in that game, too, he was a man on a mission defensively. Finishing up with 4 steals is an impressive feat. And you can tell, takes pride in that part of the game.
Here's Martin. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans. Kicks it out to Love. Here's the 3. Not going to go that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Martin against Rozier. Here's Valanciunas. Robinson with the block. And they recover it. Passes it to Rozier. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
You know, big guys like Valanciunas have spent a lot of time in this league understanding where the ball is going to come off of that rim on a miss. He was in great position that time.
Pass to Monk. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. Timeout called the Warriors. Şengün's checked in for the Warriors. Colin Sexton comes in for Josh Giddey. On defense, the Kings. Sexton the pass to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Robinson is very fluid as a big, and he comes off that pick ready to shoot.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Over in the corner, Rozier. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Valanciunas has got 6 points.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Sexton finds Monk. From deep. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, A lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Valanciunas, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Valanciunas, a mountain of a man out there, and that catches up with the matchups defensively.
The Kings shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls.
And Valanciunas, a seasoned veteran now that you basically can count on as a double-double guy. Even in limited minutes, he really does a great job of patrolling the paint.
And the Warriors making a change here. Capella's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Warriors trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And the dunk by Capella.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open in that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
DeRozan against Martin. Smith sets the pick for DeRozan. They get the rebound. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Now, here's Capella. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Clock at 4. Sexton for 3. That one's not going to go. So the Kings will take it the other way. Here's Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
And he knocks down the first one.
That's definitely a part of the game that Fox wants to work on. And these haven't been easy for him in the past.
Good on both. Warriors trail by 20. Now Monk. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Martin up top. DeRozan defending. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Fox passes to DeRozan. Here's Smith. Buries it down low. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Sexton with it. Shoots over Fox. And it's Fox with the rebound.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. Number 5, the Warriors.
Well, last year these guys were coached to share the basketball, keep making the extra pass until someone got a good look. They always talk about good to great. They're a prime example.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. So it's the Warriors now. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Capella. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Sexton the pass to Capella. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on DeRozan.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul him.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor, and he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passes. David, thank you.
Closer Sexton gets to the basket, the more dangerous he can become, and the defense has got to recognize that.
DeRozan against Martin. Smith with a screen on Martin. The kick out to Fox. The three-pointer off the mark.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
The shot by Monk is no good. Here's Sacramento. They're on a 16-7 run. Kept alive. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And with his hard charging style, DeRozan gets himself to the line quite a bit, and it helps that he can finish through contact.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
His offensive approach tonight has been aggressive, and it's paid off with a lot of trips to the line.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for Golden State. Josh Giddey comes in for Martin. That's good from DeRozan. 27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Giddey the pass to Richards. Capella with it. 15 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the pass to Sexton. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Good work defensively by Fox. That shot, no good. And so it's the Sacramento Kings rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
Shifting our focus, how about DeMar DeRozan tonight? Asserting himself. Man, he's just playing great.
In the first half, he was feeling it, not just putting up points, but shooting at a nice clip. I say just keep going to him.
I agree, Kenny. KIS, keep it simple. He's the best player on the floor right now.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. DeRozan out there with Rozier, and it's Fox, and it's Smith, and it's Valanciunas in at the center. Good work there as it goes. Sexton's got the first bucket of the third here for the Warriors. Outside, Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
De'Aaron Fox not backing away that time from the contact, drawing the defense into him.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Martin's checked in for Kispert. Good on the second free throw. The Warriors shooting 41% for the game. Giddey kicks to Sexton. Inside. Here's Love, and the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Martin dishes to Sexton. Pass to Giddey. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot, and that one is good. Robinson's got his second basket.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Outside DeRozan. The tray. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Now here's Love. He's got 10. Robinson sets a screen for Sexton. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Offensive rebound. Valanciunas slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Shooting 1.
It's on Mitchell Robinson. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Valanciunas no good on that. And Love's got the ball here for Golden State. Left side, Sexton. Robinson sets a screen for Giddey. Off target from three-point range. The Kings have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
And here is Robinson after Terry Rozier hitting the 3. Passes to Sexton. Shot to stop the run. Sacramento grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Fox goes in. Valanciunas finds Fox. Valanciunas with a screen on Giddey. Robinson with the block. And he recovers it. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Three on the clock. Rozier for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Love missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
DeRozan's shot is off. Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Sexton has it in the corner. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Outside Fox. Fires from deep. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here is Martin. Kicks it to Love. They could use a bucket. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Sacramento's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Rozier looking around. Valanciunas sets a screen for Rozier. Again, Sacramento.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 8. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Rozier. For Sacramento, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. They get it again. The kick out to Fox. No good on the triple. Warriors shooting poorly, just 35% so far. To the middle. Here's Love, and the layup's good off the glass. Love's got 12.
Maybe some underrated parts of Kevin Love is the strength that he has in that lower body. Excels at absorbing that contact and then up and powers through.
Valanciunas, the Warriors pull it in. Love's got 8 rebounds in this game. Giddey the pass to Sexton. DeRozan against Giddey. Over DeRozan. That one off the back iron and out. The Kings shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Fox with it. And it's Martin picking him up. From the left block. Fox, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Giddey the pass to Martin. Back to Giddey. Kicks it out to Love. There's the triple. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
He just has such a nice touch for a big man. Love's three-point shooting, a huge part of why he damages defensive schemes.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 6. Up top, DeRozan. Over Love. DeRozan's shot is off. Golden State's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Martin finds Love. Over Rozier. And Love gets it to go. Love's got 7 now in this quarter.
A terrific all-around scorer, and tonight we're getting the full arsenal from Kevin Love.
That's a 2 from Rozier. Again, the miss by the Kings. Giddey against DeRozan. Outside, Sexton. Love kicks to Sexton. That's in there. Love with the assist. Sexton's got 10 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Rozier. Back to Fox. Outside DeRozan. They need this one. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. On the wing, Giddey. Martin against Fox. Giddey sets the pick for Martin. Driving the lane. Lets it go from deep. And the rejection by Smith. Fox against Giddey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Love.
Well, Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Sacramento.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Outside, White. They set the screen. Yep, that one goes. White's got his first points in this one.
And White understands his role on this team. They look to him to drain that jumper.
Holmes with a screen on White. Here's Fox. Şengün with the rebound. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Monk for 3. No good on the shot. And the Kings going the other way now. Mathurin passes to Fox. And he makes good on the layup. Fox has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, trying to figure out ways to score through contact, De'Aaron Fox does not back down.
Now here's White. Driving inside. Martin with the rebound.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Now here's Fox. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away. And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Fox with it. Monk defending. Goes up at the stripe, and Richaun Holmes gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for the Kings. The Warriors shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. It's White on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. If he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem.
The first one falls.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
So he gets them both. 1:37 left in the third. And there's the pass to Mathurin. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. So a moment now to see the story for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Vincent off the inbound.
And after getting off to such a good start offensively,
in that first half. Haven't been quite as efficient here in the second.
And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
Clock at 2. Monk finds White. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. The Warriors, 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
It's Barton on the wing. Over Monk. And that one's good. Barton's got his second bucket of the night.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Kispert dishes to Monk. Golden State moving it around. The 3. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now Barton, after the missed 3 from Malik Monk. From about 19 feet, here's Holmes. Good work defensively by Capella. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Kings ahead, just dominating this one. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Kobe White, and it's Watson in at the small forward. That's the Warriors 5. And Holmes throws it down.
And getting the positioning he wants and finishing. I love to watch Holmes work on the inside.
DeRozan against White. To the paint. The steal. And now the Kings, fast break, goes up. Finished off the break. That's 7 points for Will Barton.
Yeah, there's a run to the basket looking like a pinball there, drawing some contact. Deceptive strength for the skinny fella out there. Barton gets to the rim.
Now here's Capella. And Watson has it in the corner. And the 3 off target. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Kings. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's DeRozan. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Warriors shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Pass to Richards. And here is Capella. Over in the corner, White. Nwaba with the rebound.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Here's DeRozan. Barton, wide open. He fires. The three-pointer, no good.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And White kicks to Capella. Lost in the pass to Watson. His three-pointer's off the mark. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Mathurin on the money with the open jumper.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on DeRozan. Starting in 2021, referees were instructed to not reward players making overt, abrupt, or abnormal non-basketball moves. Brent, what'd you think of that?
Well, there are some guys who play abnormally, Kevin, so what are you going to do about those guys? No, I'm kidding. I think it's a great thing for shooters to try to gain some sort of advantage. With how much advantage offensive players already have, it was getting a little bit out of control.
And that one falls for White. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Barton outside. Off target from three-point range. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Austin the pass to White. Capella with a screen on DeRozan. White finds Capella. Out to White. This one for 3. Waba with the rebound. Waba's got 4 rebounds in this game. DeRozan's shot is off. The Warriors have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter here, going 0 for 4 so far. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it.
Capella taking a crack and stays focused on the rim.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Free throw no good for Capella. It's stolen by Capella. He kicks it to White. Back to Capella. Fox with the steal. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Pretty good. The dribble set that up, got some space, and then knocked it down.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Passes it to Capella. Over Smith. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Screened by Valanciunas. Fox, no good. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. And the shot goes in.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Now here's DeRozan. He feeds it to Fox. It's tipped. And here's Watson. Shoots over Fox. Watson's shot is off. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team, and I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Robinson comes in for Clint Capella, and Josh Giddey's subbed in for White. Now Fox. On the wing, Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Here's Valanciunas, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Well, Valanciunas is truly a mountain of a man, so good luck to anybody trying to stop him.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Valanciunas hits them both. Here's Giddey.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Takes a step back. Here's Boston. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Golden State's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Robinson, a screen on DeRozan. Giddey finds Robinson. It's hauled in by the Kings. Fox has got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Rozier goes up the baseline. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Giddey, the pass to Richards. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Boston. And a miss there on the triple. The Kings shooting about 42% so far. Outside DeRozan. Shoots the 3. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 3rd assist on the night.
An all-NBA selection over his career. DeRozan is a savvy scorer, reads the passing angles, and looks for catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's Boston. The putback, and Robinson is right there.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Giddey defending. Over Giddey. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Warriors shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Boston the pass to Giddey. From deep three-point range. Sacramento grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Outside DeRozan. From deep. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And adding a three-point shot later in his career, DeRozan looking very comfortable on that one.
Giddey, no one around him. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Outside, Fox. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Over Giddey. And it's DeRozan missing. Giddey with the bounce pass. Pass to Richards. Up top, Giddey. Rozier defending. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Sacramento's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's DeRozan. Robinson with the block, and they'll keep possession. DeRozan against Giddey. Second chance shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a couple years ago, the NBA played with the 72-game schedule. Think the NBA will ever shorten the number of games long-term and go back to that number?
I don't know, Kevin, but this idea of the mid-season tournament seems to be gaining more and more traction, and there's a lot more interest in what it would do to the competitiveness of the middle part of the season. And I think we're all for something like that, where something's on the line and we see guys elevated in that element.
The Kings shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Smith sets the pick for DeRozan. And it seems the play-in tournament is here to stay, Brent. Has it worked out as well as you expected?
I think it's been great, Kevin. One of the things that could be adjusted, though, is maybe if you're the 8th seed and you have a 10-game lead on the 10th seed, there should be no reason why they should be competing in the postseason tournament. So maybe they do something with regards to the records as to whether or not a team qualifies. But the way it stands now has created the kind of drama and competition that the league has craved.
Now, here's Fox. After Colin Sexton's miss, here's Valanciunas. Good work defensively by Martin. He dishes it to Sexton. On the wing, Giddey. To end the run. Rebound by Smith. King shooting about 42% so far. Giddey against Fox. Kicks to Valanciunas. Left side, DeRozan. Three-pointer, Fox. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Sacramento.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DeMar DeRozan.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Here's Giddey. After the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can. You know, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Down low. And then Smith with the dunk.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now, here's Sexton. And the rejection by Smith. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Outside, Robinson. Clock at 6. It's Martin on the wing. Guarded by Fox. Trains the three-pointer. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Outside DeRozan. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, De'Aaron. It was a great start tonight. How did you get that big lead in the first half?
We were just able to get stops. Offensively, we got shots that we wanted to get.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time